Hello, hello. Welcome. I am back again. Got a new tripod. The other one broke. I am Second Exodus. I am him and him is I. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Today what we're going to talk about is something that's really weird. The backstory about this is I wanted a smaller pack, but I never expressed it verbally to anybody. So in my mind I was thinking, I need a little bit of smaller pack. Maybe like a 25-liter pack. And come find out, my daughter, bless her heart, again, no verbal communication by me whatsoever, got me this pack the other day. And it's the classic, what I call like civilian tactical. Like if you went on YouTube about, 2008, 2012, 13, you would see a lot of these packs, the bigger versions. And you would see these. So it's good. It's kind of like bringing back a throwback. It's a smaller pack. It's a ROTHCO. Now, if you remember ROTHCO, they make a lot of good packs. They have like canvas, like Alice type packs. They have sea bags, which I've bought, and I'll do a review later on. I have a black giant sea bag, like for the sailors. And I have a smaller one that's like half the size, which were really good packs, or good bags, so to speak. But we'll do a video on that later. Today we're doing the ROTHCO. It's called the Medium Transport Pack. I call it your tactical civilian pack because it was so popular about 10 years ago. Real quick, it says here the ROTHCO's Medium Transport Pack is built using 600 denier polyester. My polyester fans out there. This pack features a large main compartment with zipper pouch and mesh pocket and 3 additional zipper pockets and storage compartments, compartmentes. Additional features include M.O.L.L.E and hydration bladder, compatible water repellent lining, padded back and shoulder straps with breathable mesh backing, top and side adjustable web straps, and a top carry handle. The overall dimensions are 17 inches by 10 inches by 9, and the separate specifications for multicam. So I wanted to show you this real quick here. Let me turn off this alarm. Sorry folks, I had an alarm going, and it was really annoying. But I wasn't really a big fan of this like desert digital camo. But my daughter bought it, and I'm like, okay, definitely not going to rock this in the civilian area, public. But if I go on a trail hike, if I want to throw it in my vehicle, if I want to patch a few things, but I won't be taking this to the fair or anything like that. This is more of like, if I'm out in nature. Leave room for nature. So anyway, let's go through this real quick. The ROTHCO, they call it the Medium Transport Pack. I call it your throwback civilian tactical. Let me look like a tactical bad butt out there. But anyhow, as you see, you've probably seen a ton of these, but I want to show you ROTHCO is still doing it to this day. I will say, let me start with the pad. The shoulder straps are okay. Obviously I'm not going to weigh down this load a lot. I'm not going to pack a lot of stuff in it, but they're pretty padded. They got the mesh here for the sweat. They got the D-rings. Real quick sternum strap, which is nice. Buckles seem pretty decent quality. I mean, I wouldn't say this is military specifications, but it's good for what you're using it for. Got the basic hip belt, just to hold the load. Again, this is not supposed to be packed with a lot of weight. I don't know, 20 pounds, 25 pounds, maybe. All right, it got a bottom, it got this strap here if you want to strap on some extra gear, your wet jacket, anything of that nature. You can do that here. Okay, real quick, you got this pocket here. Opens right up. The zippers are no name. You got no name zippers, but they're pretty big. Now you'll see it has a rubberized lining. I take this as for water resistance, not proof, but water resistance. Open it up, you can put your pens, your admin, small things like that. Your little business papers, the little ones. Shout out to Lebowski for that one. You got a top pack here, a pouch here. You can throw sunglasses in here, small items, keep them moving. You guys probably seen a ton of these packs. But ROTHCO's still doing it. And I wanted to show you guys this. Now I'm having trouble. Here we go. The zippers are hidden. Here we go. Open up this pack part right here. Again, it got that water resistance lining. It's got a mesh right here, so if you stick some pins, it's got mesh right here. If you stick some pins or anything in there, you can see what it is. And then you got a big pocket right here. You know, papers, maybe have your passport sticking out a little bit. Pretty much it, just a big pocket right here. And then, so it's right now we have 1, 2, 3 pockets. Now we're going for the main pocket right here, the big boy. Now let me can't find the zipper. Zipper's up here. This opens up in a crazy clamshell. Again, it got on the back part, it got the water resistant lining. It's got the big mesh right here. Stick maps in here, something you want to see. And then it has a pocket here, which you could probably stick your passport in here if you wanted to. It's more of a thin lining. It got the ROTHCO label, real subtle. You know, I'll give them props for that. Not a big deal. And it's a pretty big pack. I had a black one like this, which wasn't as good quality, and it holds up pretty well. I mean, they hold a you know, a decent amount, especially being that it's triple layered or double layered with a bunch of extra pockets. Looking at what, 5 pockets here. 1 big, 1 medium, small, and smaller. That's 4 pockets. And then it has room for the water bottle. So that's what, a 6 pocket system? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pockets. Gotta work on my math. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can use this as a water bladder, or you can stick these other papers in here, or something flat. But yeah, and then the back pad, it is padded. It's padded really well, I will say that. So even if you have sharp things in your pack, you're not going to get stabbed. Just be careful not to put anything too sharp, but you're not going to get stabbed. The bottom of the pack here is pretty well done. It's pretty. Like I said, you got the 600 denier polyester. So yeah, you got the polyester going on. You got the straps down here if you want to slide a bedroll. If you want to slide, you know, you can slide a jacket too if you want. And it's got the pull loops right there. So the side, it has a pull tab here and a pull tab here. One thing it doesn't have is the snap-on, the clip-on compression. It only has compression down here, and it's through a loop. It's not through a clip-on system. So it's not using these clips right here. It's not using these buckles. It's just using straight, you know, weave it in and pull. So it doesn't actually leave. It stays here permanently because they double stitched right here. As you can see, they double stitched right here. So that's interesting. I mean, I prefer the clip-on just to remove it if I wanted to, but it has these, no buckles, just this. But it is what it is, no complaints here. Got M.O.L.L.E like I read to you guys, so you can do M.O.L.L.E on here, on the side. It's a small pack, but if you want to throw some pouches on here, hold your water bottle, because there's nowhere to hold your water bottle unless you stick it in the pocket. Again, right here, you can stick it right here as well. A M.O.L.L.E patch, I mean a M.O.L.L.E pocket pouch. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The grab handle is really nice, I will say. It's pretty beefy, no complaints here. And it's a nice looking pack. Definitely, if I go in the desert, I'm definitely gonna rock this if I go in the sand dunes, or go for a hike or an overnighter, and I want to travel light, or bring this as like a scout pack in my main pack, leave it at base camp. I could do that. It has these little clips right here, so you can slip carabiners right here if you want, you know. Got it right here as well. or if you wanted to tie something extra down on top with some shot cord, or with some just regular cord, any cord that you, I'm sorry, my mind my mind slips me, but if you do any cord or shot cord, you could just tie something through here and rig it on that way. So that's what these straps are for. And you got another one right here. Again, you could do a carabiner if you want to hang it up on the tree. If you don't feel like using a handle, you can throw a carabiner with some cordage, and then you can do it that way as well. So overall, this is a nice pack. Definitely thankful for my daughter getting it for me. I was just thinking, wasn't exactly what was in my head. This design was, but not this color scheme. But it's not a problem. I'm very thankful. Beggars can't be choosers, and that's how we do it. So again, this is the ROTHCO. How you doing? Okay. This is the ROTHCO medium transport pack right here. As you can see, I'm out here in public doing this, and it's an overall good pack. Yeah, we got these little hip sides right here. Overall, it's a good pack. ROTHCO, I think. You can check pricing on it. I'll put pricing in the description. I'm guessing $60. I hope she didn't spend that much on me, but you know, it is what it is. She loved her daddy. So yeah, the ROTHCO medium transport pack looks like it's about, what, 25 liters, you say? Let me know in the comments. I know there's a lot of experts out there. If I miss anything, go ahead and be vicious with it. I'm a big boy, I can handle it. But yeah, it's a good little pack. Throw and go. That's what I call it. We'll call it the throw and go. It's your boy, Second Exodus. Actually, it's your man. It's your sir. Anyway, let me stop. Second Exodus. That's who I am. I am he and he is I. Skills first, gear second. Y'all be safe out there, and I hope everybody is doing well. You guys have a good one, and always, always, always hope y'all stay safe, but don't be afraid to take risks.